This is a damaged e-bike battery. Within minutes, the temperature has already exceeded 600 degrees as toxic smoke rises and flames fly in every direction. Fires sparked by lithium-ion batteries in e-bikes and e-scooters have resulted in 8 deaths and at least 190 injuries in the UK since 2020. In London, the fire brigade has attended an e-bike or e-scooter fire once every 2 days. Experts say these fires are preventable and blame cheap, unregulated or damaged batteries and bad chargers for the blazes.
If you treat them with respect and use them properly, they're not going to burst into flames. That's just not going to happen. There has to be something that actually negatively affects the batteries, being overcharged, being hit by something. That's where the problems start. At the moment, there's a difference between what would be the branded and acceptable quality offerings on the market versus the temptation to buy stuff that seems to be cheaper, but actually you're getting considerably less product for it. We have traceability of our batteries all the way down to the cells that are used to make those batteries, I think, and those cells are safe and built to a certain safe specification. So if you buy any of these other bikes, they will have the same traceability of the individual cells. There are, in the world, lots of budget cells that are probably less safe and less regulated.
A report by charity Electrical Safety First is looking for e-batteries to be regulated like every other electrical good. But services like London Fire Brigade are working with e-sellers to ensure that people understand what they must do if they have an e-battery at home.
If you're buying second-hand, you don't know how the person before you treated that battery. You don't know how they charged it, what conditions they rode the battery in, whether it was ever submerged in water. If you have one of these products in your home, you just have a responsibility to yourself to make sure that you've done some research on the battery and that you are choosing a charger that actually kind of meets the voltage and the amp hours of the battery itself. So the most dangerous thing happens when you kind of constantly overload these batteries with the wrong charger.
Until those regulations are enforced, advice from experts to ensure that you protect yourself and your home is to always follow safety advice. Alex Iszatt, CGTN, London.